So guys, 2 nights ago Google unveiled the official build of the Android 9 and they have named it Android Pie. Pie, mathematical pie or apple pie? It's the desert pie. As you all know, Google named its Android versions in the name of desserts and sweets, and this time also it's not different. But apart from its new name, the Android Pie also got some cool new features, and this time Google has focused a lot on the word AI as the Android Pie is powered by AI according to them. So let's discuss all the cool new features. Hey guys, this is Piyush from Tech Telepathy, and today I'm going to discuss the 9 features that make the Android Pie upgrade a must have for every Android user. So now just smash the intro. But before we proceed further, you make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon. I really love to make unexpected sudden videos, and this is also among them. You all know when the first beta of Android Pie arrived, I made a video discussing all its new features and additions. But till that time, a lot of things have been added and improved, and so now without wasting any more time, let's check the 9 features that make this update a must have for you all. The first new change is the fresh new look of the icons and notifications. With Android Pie, Google is using rounded corners everywhere it can. A swipe down to view the notification tray and quick settings give you a good idea of where Android is heading. There's also a lot more color in the settings menu, as you can see in the icons of different options. They all look very bright and pleasing to the eyes. As for the notifications, Android already leads the way in its handling of notifications when compared with iOS. Now, with Android Pie, it further widens that gap by adding more features in its notifications shade. Messaging apps in particular will suggest smart replies and show more information in each notification. You can also now can't expand the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth settings from the shade like you can do in Oreo. That was convenient. Anyways, moving to the second feature, Google has officially added an dark mode option in the settings app. Instead of relying on the wallpaper in order to trigger the dark mode, as had been the case up until now, users can now decide whether to always use dark mode, light mode, or let the phone decide for itself. An official dark mode is something Android and iOS users have been asking for years. Thank you Google for listening to your users, and I am now waiting for dark mode in iOS. Now, coming to our third feature is the introduction of the notch. As the bezels are getting smaller, some Android phones are adopting a notch at the top of the screen to accommodate sensors like on the iPhone X. Anticipating this change, Android Pie gives you a preview of what this might look after you enable developer mode. Scroll down to the drawing section under developer options, tap simulate a display with a cutout, then choose a size. Oh, you are living the notched life now. Anyways, moving to the fourth feature now, you will get some cool new screenshot tools in Android Pie. Taking a screenshot is now as simple as pressing and holding the power button, then tap screenshot. The old method of holding the power and volume down button at the same time still works, of course. In addition to the new screenshot shortcut, Android Pie gains a new edit feature. As soon as your screenshot is saved, the preview notification will display an edit button, selecting which will open a markup tool for you to draw, crop, or highlight the screenshot before sharing it. That's really nice, and I'm very happy to see these type of custom features in stock Android. Now, the fifth feature is, I think, the best in Android Pie so far: the digital well-being. It's the Google's plan to curb phone addiction by showing the usage stats properly. Although the program still isn't quite ready for broad rollout, but interesting Pixel owners can sign up to take part in the digital well-being beta. You will need to have a Pixel device running Android 9.0 in order to take part. I have already registered for this program and I am waiting for Google to send me the download link for this digital well-being app. After downloading that app, you can access this option through the settings menu. Now, the sixth feature is the introduction of lockdown mode. Google is doing so much to improve the overall security of your information in Android Pie, but most of that is done under the hood. This is a new feature though that locks down your device with the push of a button. When enabled, it lets you disable the fingerprint sensor or trusted voice unlock, reverting to your backup unlock methods such as a PIN or pattern. To enable this thing, go to Settings, Security and Location, Lock Screen Preferences and toggle this lockdown option. After you toggle that on, you can now just press the power button, then tap lockdown. Your device will get locked instantly. Now, coming to the seventh new feature, we are now having gesture navigation support in Pixel devices as well. With Android Pie, you can now have an option to ditch Android's traditional 3-button navigation and go with gestures instead. A single home button, actually it looks more like a pill, is your thumb's home base. Tap on the button to go home, swipe right to go back, swipe left to switch between recent apps, or swipe up to view recent apps or your app drawer. This thing works like the gestures on iPhone 10, and from some days I am also seeing some rumors that the upcoming Pixel devices will have only this type of gesture layout, not the 3-button thing. That might be very interesting. So now the 8th feature allows us to rotate the device only when we want to do it. Instead of just locking down vertical or portrait mode on your phone, Android Pie will display a button to force the screen orientation if it detects your phone has changed orientation. When you turn the screen to landscape, tap the icon that appears at the bottom to change the orientation. Now, when you turn it back to portrait, it will stay in landscape until you tap on the same button again to rotate back. This feature can be very handy. Now, the last not the least feature is the use of AI in the battery management. It seems like Google's always trying to find ways to maximize your phone's battery life as much as possible, and with Android Pie, those efforts are present in a new adaptive battery mode. Similar to how adaptive brightness automatically adjusts your display's brightness level based on your environment and usage, adaptive battery will examine how you use your phone and limit your CPU usage to apps you infrequently use. Google notes that adaptive battery can lower CPU usage by as much as 30%, and thanks to the use of machine learning, it will only get better the more you use your phone. According to me, this is the best underrated feature of the Android Pie. So guys, these are the 9 new changes in Android Pie, and according to me, these changes are must have in every Android device, but sadly Google will not give Android Pie in every Android device. The only way to enjoy these features is to get a new device. But what do you all think about Android Pie, and do you like these changes? Do tell me in the comment section below. I hope you like my video, and I will be very curious to show you some more interesting videos like this in the future. So do subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to stay updated with me. For the time being, goodbye guys, and see you in the next one.